I know the law, Phil. I know the law too well. Then you ought to know that there ain't no way to beat the law. White folks live by it and niggas die by it.
It's Focus Connect back in the building. And seeing what Cardi B doing, seeing the lifestyle that she's living, and understanding where Cardi B came from, I don't think any of these guys should take her serious as far as looking at her as being a wife. Offset basically dodging a bullet by getting out of this situation. Because it's clear and it's obvious that she really don't have no respect for her kids. I'm not talking about looking at it from what she can buy financially. I'm talking about the side of a mother that's nurturing. The side of a mother that makes that kid feel loved. That side of a kid that can wake up in the middle of the night and go and lay and feel that warmth from their mom. I had a conversation the other day, and a girl was telling me that when she came up, when she was sick, certain things that her mother didn't do. And I told that girl, I felt sorry for her because the love I had for my mom, the closeness that I felt coming up, that I knew if I was sick, I would get tired of my mom checking on me. I'd tell my mama to go do something else because my mama could actually feel my pain. And I didn't understand coming up how important that was. And to see where society is right now and to see the different women that I've dealt with in my life, I finally understand why some people don't know how to love. See, people will look at Cardi B and say she's a beautiful woman. Oh, she's making the bag. Oh, this is her net worth. But they're overlooking the fact that she's not being a good example of a mother. And the thing is, when I look at the comments on the internet, and I look at the way people are talking about she got fined after she had the baby, she's already snapped back and different stuff like that, focusing on the physical attributes of these women. But morally and internally, a lot of these women today are empty. So when these women try to point the finger at men, they don't understand that they hold the recipe to make men and society better. Because men will chase the approval of a woman because of the sexual aspect. The problem is these women are giving it up too fast. These women are not creating those barriers and making you have to do certain things to prove you deserve to get between their legs. See, the worst thing women did when they reversed the role and they made D more important than P, because I remember at a point in time, it was a privilege to lay down with a woman. And I got uncles that told me, he said when I came up, it wasn't even in the question that you was getting head from a woman. He said a woman would just about feel disrespected if you asked them for head. And to look at how these women now, it's women that have walked up to me and asked me, can they suck my dick? And it's amazing to me that women like that still think they should be respected. So when I look at the society, when I look at these young girls, and we can pass judgment on people, but we not God. I just look at it and I see that a lot of these people have not grown up within a loving environment. People think that buying things will make a person feel loved, but kids don't view the world that way. See, kids are living life in their purest form. And a lot of adults are doing things for their kids based on what they felt that they missed in their life, in their childhood. But these kids want love. They want attention. They want to feel like they matter. And when I see Cardi B was married to Offset and she had a baby by another guy, and I see how people are celebrating what she's done because they're looking at life from a perspective of get back. They're looking at life from a perspective of what someone done to them. So now they have the right to do something back. But you have to look at things in the aspect of how do you feel about yourself? The integrity that you have on yourself. The way you think about yourself as a woman and the amount of men that enter your body. You have to have a moral compass on that because you will be judged by the next man based on your track record. And that's just the truth of it. So when you try to justify life as if this what men been doing for years, that's what make y'all know y'all dumb and stupid. Because men been doing this for years because that's by nature. Women are doing something new because it's out of their nature. It's out of the character of a woman to lay down with all these different men and to not care about how their reputation is perceived as far as being promiscuous. That's what's new. Everything y'all are saying about men, you can go back to the Bible days and see that this stuff has always been going on. So I just look at society, I look at the women, I also look at the men, and there's a lot of things that men can do better. But these women have to understand, it's your job to give a man something to respect. I'm out.